Well, good evening, Northern Michigan. Justin Morgan Composting, joining me. What a big surprise. Our garden, how lush it's looking right now. Bell pepper, what do you think?
I think it looks good. You like my tomato?
That looks pretty good too.
All right.
I mean, plants are growing up nicely. Right here, look at the broccolis. Now, these are not the main heads. They were bigger before. We took them off like a couple days ago. There was one there, one over here. These are secondary shoots, and they're about ready to. I mean, I'm about ready to take those guys off. And between here and these guys, Justin, I'm not complaining. I did put down a little healthy garden about 2 weeks ago, give a little extra boost, and
yep,
I can't complain right now.
Yeah, I like that. You know, like we talked about in the past, giving that little extra healthy garden has the calcium, and you can see no blossom end rot on here. As we know, blossom end rot for the tomatoes is a concern.
You're right.
But yeah, the healthy garden helps boost that up, and you know, now this is why we do all the hard work, right?
Exactly. And the next garden bed looks pretty good too. I mean, we have a lot more tomatoes, different types of tomatoes. Not as many that are red right now, pretty green. Now, we have a lot of green here. We talked about potatoes last time. I actually took out 3 plants because there was so much going on, and now they've just blown up.
Yeah.
One concern though, we do have our little, you know,
Japanese beetles.
Yeah,
yep.
they're back and loving this stuff.
Yep, and you can put diatomaceous earth on there like you guys are doing. I know we talked about making an application here soon again, because they'll get after it, and then they call their friends in, and then they get more friends.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can start seeing the leaves being affected by it. But overall, the potatoes look incredible.
That's my thing, is like, it's just so, it looks like a mountain in here. There's just so much going on. It's and this stuff, I mean, tomatoes. I mean, yeah. There's a little maintenance problem on my end, a little yellow because of my fault, but otherwise it's green and luscious and looking beautiful. And there's green beans here too. I just took a couple off, 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, just a couple minutes ago.
And the last, 2 weeks, I put out like this almost every other day.
Yeah, once they start producing, they really, it's hard to keep up with them almost.
Yeah.
And you know, it's good. You know, we grew this organically with the Veggie 301, and you know, it's really now it's become fun because we're able to enjoy it in our dinners, and you know, now we got plenty of food to get through the fall.
Now, again, we can use healthy garden.
That's right.
Other options, right?
Yeah.
We have liquid?
You do have the liquid, so you know, with these plants being so full, so big, sometimes it's hard to get the healthy garden underneath them.
Well, I mean, I had to before I had to dig and sprinkle. Not really fun.
Yeah, it's not overly fun. But the other option is the Veggie Blaster, the 818, that's got 3% sulfur in there. So again, we can take the hose end sprayer, put it in here, and it's roughly a 50-to-1, so 50 parts water, 1 part nutrient.
Right.
And then just like crisscross it. Don't use it as a water, but crisscross it and just give it some food. And then just cover the leaves with it. You can put a little bit in the soil too if you want to, but this will help give it that bump that we need to get through the rest of our season if we're starting to yellow out.
And the key thing is, again, don't spray it for a long time. Just quick spray, crisscross, and you're done, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Don't water with it.
Don't water with it. Use it as a fertilizer, and it'll work really well for you.
And I love it. It's just so green, looking great right now. And I'm glad we've had a good season so far. Little issues here and there, but no complaints. I'm pretty happy about that too.
And I was eating some earlier, and it tastes really, really good. So get the kids out there and get them eating them.
Yeah. And you know what else is doing pretty well? Our food plot we planted a couple weeks ago, and we'll show you how it's doing next week.